Alright, let me get my screen pulled up real quick. So welcome to day 4 of making a build, Map 1 Midge. Before we do that, we're going to do our beginning duel. And this time we'll play as Enlightened One. Enlightened One is real fun. She has so many stats in Endurance that she can light roll with basically all sorts of setups, but light roll's banned, so I will not be using it. Yeah, let's get into it. She has like no stats in damage though. She just has like the minimum requirements to wield weapons, and then the rest is in mind, so she can do more weapon arts, which I don't ever do. I would say this build is, in a word, not very good. Don't recommend it. I don't think I recommend any of my builds. Oh shit, it's Exilios. GG Exilios. I love fighting him. Shit. No, don't queue up for another duel. Don't queue up for another duel. Don't queue up for another shit. Well, I guess we're doing 2 duels. We're doing back-to-backsies against Blue XT. Sorry, it's like a muscle memory of mine to finish a duel and then immediately queue back up. Okay. Oh, expertly timed roll catch. A little bit of latency there, I think, because otherwise I would have. Like if I had double rolled, I think I would have gotten ghost hit because it looked like I had spaced the attack after my roll. But who's to say? Who's to say? The connection, like it would have been the tiniest bit of latency, inconsequential, except for the fact that it killed me. If it was in fact due to latency and not just poor judgment and spacing. Sorry, I'm texting Exilios about what I'm doing right now. So I'm telling him my stream name and explaining that I'm not streaming PvP. I'm recording this slow playthrough for you to watch. Okay. Now, do we have upgrade materials for our Shamshir? I think we do. Yeah.
Now, those eyes of a challenger who's
Oh, he's saying new dialogue.
fine and well.
Look at you.
Now lay out your arms.
Said, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who felt her mark, referring to the fact that we killed Godric. And I think it's time that we sacred infuse that. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Yeah. Now, where are we off to? Well, we still have to deliver that letter for the blind girl of the nobility from the first stream. Or maybe the second stream. So let's go do that. Yeah. Ridiculous. Not Golem, Great Arrows, BG. Feels bad. Want my money back. Miyazaki, please patch. Alright. All these jellyfish. They're red jellyfish, so they're angry. That's how you know. Oh! Not the arterially. Please stop spitting at me. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yep. I feel like people are deeply bothered by people like me who don't use meta strategies to play the game. In PvP, that is. I think it's because they feel like it cheapens the experience of winning. Come at me. Bah, bah. Idiot. Dumb idiot loser fucker. Alright. You know we gotta grab the claymore while we're here. And deal with the pumpkin head first. So these are the servants who have rebelled. They're called Misbegotten. There's lore on them. Basically, they are of the Crucible. And the Crucible predates the Erd Tree. And is viewed as like a sacrilegious thing. Alongside fire. And pretty much any... Christ alive. Oh, Christ nobody. Get me out of here. Well, I should have seen that coming. It's always a fucking roll catch. It's okay. We'll just do it again. Hey, can I play music while streaming? Like, will it appear on my stream is the real question. One second. It won't. I kind of wish there was a way to make it. Because, like, I could give a shit about monetization. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hello and welcome. Alright, there's more. Let's get this guy off to the side. Whiplash, absolute whiplash. Who gave y'all hyper armor? You. Ouch. The long half axe feels bad. Not that I would have the stats to wield it on this build, but feels bad nonetheless. I don't really want anything from up here, but I think there might be smithing stones. Fight for your life, soldier. Oh, I was hoping he would win so that way I could do something, but it's okay. I was gonna be like, well, I was like, fight for your life, and then if you won, I would have been like, now die for your sins. this way? No, that's last. That's last. Would you fucking kindly? Later, losers. Later, losers. A steel wire torch. And I died. Fortunately, I've cleared this area before, so I'm just going to run past everything this time. No reason to fight it all again. That would just take too long. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't got the patience for you. Oh, they can climb ladders. That's cute. Okay, word. That takes care of all that. Yep. That's it. Yep. I was hoping one of them would fall. Usually one of them falls. You can hit me through the wall, but I can't hit you through the wall. I think that makes sense to me as Zonk. Like, me a honky. Shit. Sweet. Ha 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 ha. Never punish. So we're gonna have a moment of roleplay here. We're gonna talk to this guy and see what he has to say. And then we're gonna react accordingly to what he has to say, in my opinion. Our character is a little insane. You know? She's a mad one. And she thinks she knows what's best, to the extent that she's gonna go for the ending that is probably the worst. Oh, he's got a unique chest piece. I never noticed that.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself.
Servant of Lord Godric.
Things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena.
Well, your daughter said this.
I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I
Puts his duty before his family.
to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
And for what? Some shit-ass sword?
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Arena, do tell her father.
Alright. So, he's much more concerned with this sense of duty than he is with the safety of his family. All for some sword that, like, he's not even protecting. He's sitting up here by himself. So, fuck this guy.
We need not fight, I assure you. got into you. But as lord of this castle, I will stand for it no longer.
He's got the roll catches. Who are you? Why are you here? Haha. Haha. For the purposes of simplicity, I'm just going to do a quit out here to reload the area. You see them all the time in speedruns. They're used to reduce the time it takes to open a door. And all that for a Shiburi grape. What's a Shiburi grape, you ask? I wonder. Yellow oozing eyeball of the infern. The surface is shriveled, and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. Only blind maiden I know of is his daughter, so I guess I'm gonna go be like, hey, your dad's dead. Here, have a grape. That's actually his eye. What's up? Haha, you're dead. Oh shit. First, let's see what this sword he was protecting is all about. Onward and onward, I say. Oh wait, Grace is here. I'm over 1,000 shy of leveling up. Do I have over 1,000? And I do. Do that. Oh, I forgot to grab the stone sword key. It's okay, I'll probably die here. Damn, who gave them poise? And, like, way too much health and defense. I know they're, like, weak to fire or whatever, but by God. Oh, what'd you drop? Misbegotten Tooth? Haha, you're scripted. Sorry for clearing my throat into the mic like that. I tried to damn mute it, but I missed the button. It was bothering me though. So I'm glad I cleared it. I'm sad I did it in the mic. As things currently stand, I'm less likely to use a guard counter than I am to finish a chain of attacks, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Shit. If I recall correctly, this is where the whip is. Yeah. You can't kill me in a way that matters. You shouldn't have been minding your business. You should have killed me with them. Your rats might have stood a chance, and so might you have. Alright, real quick before I forget, I'm gonna go back to the site of grace and run and grab that stone sword key that I missed. Emma, no, you cannot make some arts for my channel. You can drop a follow, though. I got so many buffs on right now. Ow. Ow. Haha. You don't have a portfolio, you make AI art. Shut up. Alright, we just got the worst weapon in the game. It's a strength weapon with the Oath of Vengeance weapon art, which gives you like 30 seconds of boosted stats by a marginal amount. So you really only need 35 strength to wield it. Well, no, because you need 40 strength to do the weapon art. But you can two-hand it. So you really only need 27 strength to wield it. Great runes. Speaking of boosting all your stats, might as well have that, right? And I think instead of trying to level up with this 4,000, we're going to go to... What's his dick? Corin? I think his name is? You. What's your name?
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Yes, please. Catch Flame, of course. I think we already looked at these spells. Catch Flame, Fireball. That's it. That's all I want.
May the golden...
Also got this big +8 halberd. It's got Piggy. Okay, cool. Doesn't have a good weapon art on it, so we're gonna fix that. Well, none of these are tournament legal. I think this is. We had to make it standard because we don't have a way to give it faith scaling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fix that. We got this map fragment over here. Did we go down yet? We have not. Okay. And it shows the road going this way. So we're going to hop a trip that way. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a fucking cave? Oh yeah, that's the exiting side of Jail Cave. Not Jail Cave, Gale Cave, Gale Tunnel. Holy shit, it's Dark Souls. What are you on, troll? Most aggro troll I've ever fucking fought. Uh, he still died. And he was still only worth 1,000. What the fuck was up with that? NPC invader over in that church. Don't need to deal with all that right now. So welcome to Caelid. This place is probably my favorite area of the game. I don't like being here though. Weird how that works. It's a truly alien landscape. The ground's all red, like clay, desert sand. The sky overhead is also like tinged red whenever you're here. I think that's just for ambiance. I don't think there's a lore reason for that. Because there's nothing about scarlet rot, which is what happened to this place. This place is teeming with scarlet rot, and these are like the growths from it. These are the kindred of rot. They're here. This guy's here. He drops the worst weapon art in the game. Yeah. 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 That's not what we're here for. There is a big fuck off Scarlet Rot dragon. Scarlet Rot is like super poison. It's very dangerous. You get it, you're basically guaranteed dead. Unless you have sufficient healing items or the curing bolus. There's the dragon. We're not going to pay him a visit, but we are going to pay a church behind him a visit. Yeah. No shit, I figured you'd be further along. Can't kill me in a way that matters now, buddy. You drop nothing, nothing. Not even worth a whole lot. Like $600. Oh, the dragon's awake. Great. You give that a wide berth. Head growing out of the ground. This place is fucked. This place is worse than Wizard War. What you got for sale?
Buying or selling?
Okay. So I don't know if this will work, so I'm gonna try the Great Helm with my chest piece. I think I can sell too. I can sell 2,700's worth. I have it. Okay. Sick. Sick. So that's our target over in the distance. That castle holds a particularly useful item for the build I'm going for, called the Red Hot Iron Wet Blade or something like that. Also, there's no reason not to get this the fuck off of us. Okay, that's fine. So this is the impassable Great Bridge, and we're going to try and pass it. I'm too close now. And we did it. 2 trebuchet blasts, that's all we had to dodge. Impassable, they say. It's alright, he's not as aggro as the other one that we just fought. And kya. And kya. It's a good sign that there's enemies here, though, because that means the festival has not begun. We're just gonna go for him now. I don't mind dying here. Can't come in a way that matters. Bye bye. Bye bye. Uh oh. They can totally kill me in a way that matters right now. I was lying. It was a bluff. And they saw right through it. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Would you kindly? I want your Scarlet Talbot. Amen, Father. Idiot. $420. That's an abductor virgin. We'll talk about those later when we get to Liurnia. Another kill, another deal. Degradation, another kidney. Ow, ow. See the bet stacked against your life. New, cause the money dead. But so we're like underleveled for this area, so I'm not bothering trying to fight everything. We're gonna come back here anyway to do like the content. Damn it. Pretty sure that was Smithing Stone 3s. Those are kind of hard to come by. Balance me, rot me, quick zotic, cause I look clean. You make me sick. Fuck, come crush me up and take a sniff. You know, you're right, I do want. Grab the Flamberge while we're here, as well as I think there's a Smithing Stone 3 up this side as well. There is. This might kill me. Almost. Okay. So we got what we came here for, which means I can get the hell out of this place and go do, I think, the last thing that I have to do in Limgrave before I can kind of be done with the area. Damn it. I always try to time my descent off the horse with when Nereus comes up. Alright, Nair Juice, let's see what you got. Big jump attack to start. Here, come do some work.
Bloody finger. The end is nigh. For you. And your sister.
I don't know how you do so little damage. Like From Software, give your NPCs the stats to wield their fucking weapon. Alright, go this way to talk to him.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Well, you fought Nereus and survived. That alone deserves commendation. Daimura, hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. One last word of warning. Stay clear of Agil Lake. A great dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
You always got to progress his dialogue until he says, "Be on your way. Perhaps we'll meet again if fate permits."
Be on your way.
Progress his quest. What? What the fuck? Alright, so we gotta be careful not to kill Patches in one hit.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your coin! All of it! Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Finally come round, have you?
I love him.
Would. You're a lady of reason, through and through. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? A true lady of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel.
Patches, your nose terrifies me.
Well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop back for. I'll be ready to. What's wrong with you? Hard of hearing, are we? Fine. Have it your way. You'll get what's coming. Don't go thinking I'm a soft touch. Last chance to surrender, mate. Grovel, and I'll forgive you. see you mean it. Consider it water under the bridge. A momentary lapse of judgment. All's well, as you know.
I love Patches. First, he tries to beat you up, then he cowers in for mercy, and then you try to beat him up, and he tells you to grovel for mercy. Oh yeah, we gotta go tell that girl we killed her dad. And when you look at that, she's fucking dead. With the iron cleaver of a misbegotten beside her. She was left unprotected by her father, and in his absence, she was killed. Depresso. Ghostock, how you doing?
I can,
Yep.
can't I?
Let's open up this door and see where the game progresses to. This is the interior of Godric's place. Yeah. Another one of them grapes. They're eyeballs. Now we're in Liurnia of the Lakes. Whole new area to explore. Grab the set of grace. And who's this? Looks like the blind girl that died. But she died, so who's this?
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shibriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
So, she looks like Arena of Morn, but she's talking about wanting to see a distant light and is asking for Shibriri grapes. And she says her name's Hayata. So, I don't see the harm in it. Here, have a grape. They are eyes, though.
Now
You should know that.
the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Give us the bow
You are
emote.
most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Okay. And then, yeah. I'm gonna have my midstream cigarette again. My union allocated cigarette break. And we're back. This area is huge, as you can see. Much bigger than Limgrave. Don't have a map marker, or a set of maps for it yet. So you can't really see how big it is compared to Limgrave, but we're going to spend a lot of time here. I'll try and be quick.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not,
I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Tubbs. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
So this guy sells sorceries. We don't really care about that. His name's Sorcerer Dobbs. And,
Apologies,
let's talk to
friend.
him.
I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Now we can ask him about the glintstone key. We can ask him about Selen, the wizard, the apostate wizard that we met over in Limgrave. Let's talk to him about her first.
Apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy. Find yourself a glintstone key. Without one, you can't pass through the Academy. And you will never reach the Erdtree capital.
Is that all he has to say?
Without
Yep.
one, and you will never find yourself
Shit.
without one, and you will never reach.
Alright. So he's given us something of a quest. We need to find a glintstone key so we can access the academy here. Which isn't entirely true. There are ways to get to the capital without a glintstone key. I don't want none of this smoke. Oh. Yeah. Is that what I meant to do, but okay. Short sword. Bolts. Cookbook. Enemigo. Oh, he dropped a surcoat. was more thematically appropriate for my build, I'd wear it. It's probably got pretty good stats. Alright. How am I doing on Smithing Stone 2s? Got 3, so I need 3 more.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I love his outfit. I wish you could get it. Hey look, 3 Smithing Stone 2s. An S-Stock, very good weapon. Something like you craft crystal darts, some sorcerer stuff. Do I already have one of these? I already have one of those. Okay, thank you. That should have killed him. Like a thief in the night. There's so many. Okay. I died. That was sudden. Yep. Well, let's use that sacred tear that we got. That was a true combo. Couldn't get out. I pressed circle. Nothing happened. So that's a Revenant. They are scary as fuck. One of the hardest enemies in the game, in my opinion. They can be trivialized with healing spells. They're very weak to healing spells. Like there's enemies in like Final Fantasy and other games that have the same thing going on. So I'm just gonna run past all that and proceed to explore. Liurnia has a lot of dangerous enemies. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be resting, please.
So here we've met Raya. I don't know if she's given her name yet. But we met her. And she said that she got mugged. So we're gonna go find the guy who mugged her.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither. All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn?
But you're phoning me lobster.
Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
So now he's selling boiled prawn to me.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Now, you might be wondering, why would you kill Edgar for being, shitty? But not kill this guy for being shitty? Well, let's have a plan for him. There are two lobsters right there, and they're touching butts. Those lobsters are aside from room bears, like the most dangerous enemy in this game. we're looking for something here. Yeah, Academy Gate Town. There it is. Seed acquired. Now let us go up to the academy. Poke around a little bit, see what we can find. Oh, sleep crab. Smithing stone 2x3. Nice. Yeah. Oh, you dropped a smithing stone 3. I should be killing all these guys. So we gotta be careful. I'm just gonna sneak past all this real quick. There's a site of grace up ahead. There always is. One of the biggest complaints veterans have about these games is that with each one, checkpoints become more and closer between. Like there's so many of them. Sometimes pointlessly, like remember when we were grabbing the upgraded version of Godfrey's Great Rune, and there was just a random site of grace on the way there for no reason. Alright. We're going to do this shit backwards. Fellas, what's good? See if we can get this backstab. Uh-oh. We are in danger. We're in big danger. Smithing stone 2, nice. And we got the backstab. All's well. Bunch of butterflies and blossoms. We can use those to make like fire bombs and shit. Cool. Is there anything else over here? I don't think there's any like cool loot. got a song stuck in my head. It's Crack Sandwich by Jid. Oh, the blue-white wooden shield. Is that the uwu face on it, like the red-white wooden shield did? No, it's got a bunch of shit on it. Small wooden round shield that has been reinforced with metal. It's light and easy to handle, but cannot offer the damage negation of a true metal shield. The design is said to represent the stars of the night sky, portending fate. Cool. It's got, a decent little set of stats. It'd be a cool parry shield if you were using a parry shield. I'm not. Probably gonna use a parry shamshir. And this is the gate to the academy. Tops told us we wouldn't be able to get in. Let's see what happens when we try. You cannot proceed without the glintstone key. No surprises there. Meeting place map. You found a simple map. Check an inventory. They'll show up here. Simple map found on a corpse. Seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry to the academy. A glintstone key. So, he was meant to meet at that location for a glintstone key. Onward and onward, I say. Well, let's, now you can see, like, how big the area is. We haven't even gotten all the map fragments yet, and it's already bigger than Limgrave. A lot to do here. A lot to do. Mostly just run, though. And also, you can see, like, the map kind of shows us where we're trying to go. It's west of the academy. So if we hang west around the academy, we should be able to find the approximate location of the meeting place. I am not quite ready to do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to Round Table Hold. And talk to this NPC. We met her before.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses. Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Ensha's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I'll see you again.
But we can't get in the door. So. Also, look who's here. This guy. And she's back.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive, though? The Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for...
We're going to progress her questline while we're here.
Here is it. I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl you brought here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
So I want to upgrade a weapon. I think I might do the Great Epee. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Great Epee.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. So, I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Playing little messenger boy.
Already. No matter. Lay out your arms. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Alright. Now who the fuck is this guy?
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those who live in death should all the more should.
So now I gotta go get a death root. Fortunately, I know where to do that. I know several places I could do that. But I think for the purposes of this run, I'll worry about it later. How long have we been up? About an hour and a half? Alright, we're gonna go fight one more boss. A really easy one. And then be done for the moment. Go eat 'em. So this is what Dee was talking about when he said those who live in death. These little spirit forms live in the skeletons and bring them back to life when you try to kill them. So that's a thing. That was ridiculous. But now my weapon's buffed with holy magic, and they are not coming back to life. So that's cool. That is. Gotta get the Uchi Katana. Gotta get the Uchi Katana. Yeah. 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 Walking through raindrops over here. No, you don't. Haha. Yeah. Oh, shit. Root raisin. Here the boss is already half dead. Black Knife Assassin. And is limping. So the boss got injured here. Alright, we got the death root. Let's go see what D has to say about that.
Those who live in death, all the more. Well, well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
So now he's offered us a job to work for the beast clergyman.
Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Oh, stanky Goranky. And I think we can level up again? No, we cannot. Now we have this mark on our map for the sending gate that will take us to Garang. And I think that's where we will pick up next time. So let's go do our closing duel. And be done for today. We are 5.5 hours into this run. It's slow as hell. But it's fun. It's a good game. It's at least an okay game. Alright, so we fought as everyone but Sarah, Kima, Cultist, and Anais so far. So I think we'll do this next fight as Anais. I've been playing with Anais a little bit today and a lot recently. She's a pretty good build. She's pretty alright. I like her. Golem. Cool. Dang it. That was fun. I kept on messing up my tech. There's an ability where you can block at the end of a sprint and stand still for a good second. Did I just get a viewer as I'm getting ready to end the stream? Hello and welcome. Say hi if you're here. Well, it looks like no such luck. So, that concludes today's episode of Elden Ring. We explored Liurnia a little bit, finished up our business in Limgrave, met a lot of NPCs. Thobs, Hyetta, D, who hunts those who live in death, totally a vampire hunter, D reference, awesome. Ran into Nefeli Lu again, she gave us an arsenal charm. That might be it. So 4 new NPCs. And we progressed Rudrick's questline. Tomorrow, or next time, we will be doing more Liurnia stuff. And maybe a little bit more Limgrave stuff. I realize there's some more loose ends that I could tie up. But I might save that for later in the run. But until then, y'all be safe.